well, we are going to learn how to draw strong, bulky, chunky BARA characters today. And you click in this video, I know why you click in this video, you have a very different taste, a very cultured taste, I can see. So you may have trouble on making your BARA character looking natural, and that we're going to change in this video tutorial. So hit a like if you're interested in this, and let's go! First things first. Always get reference. There is this amazing guy, Torrent Fiddler, that I already did a video on. I'm going to use his artwork as reference. Remember to use reference, by the way. Which was the last time that you used many reference? I just selected some random artworks, and I'm going to use them as reference because I really enjoy them. And don't forget, pick more than one reference. You can use as many references that inspires you as you want. So why not? What you waiting for? Just do it! So the first thing that you gotta do when you're drawing a BARA character, the first, you know, the first one, the number one, it gotta be just the base of the body. The base. It doesn't need to be already the shape of the body and everything. No, that's already too advanced. You are here to learn step by step. Come on, let's go little by little. What you want, as an example, I want to make a character standing right here, his head, and he's going to be like gigantic, like the base here, and it's going to be like just, you know, when there is like one hand in the waist and another hand just putting the weight on something that you don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. You can see my art video tutorial about how to draw a gesture, this thing that we're doing here. By the way, remember, we just gotta get the base. No, it doesn't need to be perfect. Your mind there is sabotaging you. Already wanted to get everything perfect. No, you cannot get everything perfect already in the beginning. You gotta get things first, step by step, little by little, brick by brick, and swing by... No, Gab, people don't swing by swing. People, step by step, okay? Always do this format right here. When you're drawing a BARA character, you cannot go flat like, psh, no. You are totally going to do a lot of letters C, 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 C. Here, this side is going to be biceps. I know. You may like muscles a lot, but why not start learning the name of the muscles? So, when you are drawing a BARA character, it's very important, it's extremely important. You start to notice more, hey, this type of muscle here works in a certain way, or this other type of muscle works in another way. The more you notice which muscle is appearing in which area, the simple it's going to be, the much more simple it's going to be. Like the character just stretching the hand like this, you can see that this entry part, this area right here, is going to be the biceps. We're gonna see the biceps right here. I need you guys to understand that I did everything thick, already thinking of the full volume of the character. full volume. Since you have already chosen your reference and you have already chosen your basic pose that you're going to do, when you're drawing a BARA character, you gotta truly think, extremely think of the anatomy, each muscle by muscle. Remember that the head's going to be smaller. That's like an ultimate rule, okay? Head is going to be smaller. If the head's very small, the character look big, that's it. Understanding the anatomy, it's extremely important because when I'm drawing this here, I'm thinking of the delta, the trapezium, the sternocleidomastoideo, I'm thinking of the collarbone, I'm thinking of pectoral, I'm thinking about biceps, triceps, forearm, everything. So just really having an anatomy picture by your side or just searching for bodybuilder pictures is going to help you a lot. Or use the furry reference that you already have there and you're going already to have them everything. And you're already going to have everything, that's it. And I'm going to do this body, focusing on a small rotation to the side. Sometimes you want to do some changes in the middle of your artwork. You can do it, but you gotta be sure that you have already a good base to do it, okay? Gotta be very, very sure, you gotta be sure. The belly. People have so much trouble drawing the belly. Some people make the belly extremely like toned, but it's a BARA character. It cannot be like zero fat. BARA characters are chubby but muscle. They're muscle with chubby. They are literally like the most powerful man in the world that can lift 1,000 pounds, something like that. Yeah. For people having trouble to draw BARA characters, this image is going to be your guide, like full-time, forever, for your whole life. You gotta understand how, where, function, from where to where, which joint, okay? So I'm gonna talk about some of the most specific muscles that you gotta know when you're drawing a BARA character. This is your shoulder muscle, deltoid. It got a round format, even if you look from the back. A round format. And it breaks here in the middle, okay? Like this following chook. And here in the frontal area too, we got the same chook. So this is the format of it, the letter D. If you see from the side, it's going to be pretty much like this. You're gonna see this. Okay, pectoral. Square format or rectangular format, okay? Here, a lot of fibers. This area is going to be thick, 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 thick. Have shadows, and this area is going to be much thinner, okay? You are not going to add a lot of shadows here, but here you're going to add a lot of shadows. Remember that. Okay, let's go into biceps, the one that you flex and you see it, okay? Biceps, this one, it got this format. And if you see from the side, like there is the arm and everything, there is the arm and the triceps. Here, this area. The bicep is going to be this little mountain that you see forming here, okay? It's going to be this little mountain right here. This is your biceps, this mountain. You cannot see your biceps from the back view. Here, you cannot see it. Maybe it could be appearing just a little bit, but you cannot see it. What you're seeing right here is your triceps. It's bigger than your biceps, okay? This muscle is this one. It's bigger than the biceps, okay? It's bigger. While the bicep is going to have this little mountain that you can see more closer to the shoulder. This mountain is going to be closer to the shoulder. The triceps mountain, the part that it's thicker, it's going to be closer to this area here. And there's the forearm. You can see this in the heart shape. I see this in a heart shape. Here, you can see the heart shape. You gotta remember those things. You gotta remember here, 6-pack, 1, 2, 3, and this one's for the rib cage. You can run this one for the pack too. I prefer to see this one as the rib cage. Side abs. You gotta remember that coming from the line, always from the line here, always from the line. You gotta remember there's something that is going to come, like this, and this, and this. See? You got it. This area here, this whole area here is the rib cage, okay? But me just throwing out this information to you, I don't believe that's the most effective way. But you also watching my other tutorials about anatomy, and not only that, practicing, just literally picking the picture of a bodybuilder guy and just asking yourself what is happening there is going to be an effective way. But these are the most important ones for you to remember here. And this moment when you do the base of your bar charter, I need you to take an overall look on the gesture, on the composition. You gotta forget all of those muscles details. You gotta forget all of them. All of them. And remember the basics. Are you getting there into those basics that you thought for yourself? Are you far away from those basics? These are things that you're gonna be checking with yourself right now. And what I did was to focus on these two imaginary lines right here, okay guys? These two lines are extremely important when you're drawing your BARA line. These two lines need to be accordingly. Gabs, but why you did one going up and one going down? Where the freak did you get that? Well, when you are with a higher side on your collarbone area, your body tries to balance it with the lower area, just like doing the opposite movement. When you're posing, of course. Let me see if I can have an example here. Practice tutorial fiddler. Here you can see it's curving exactly on that way. To have the equilibrium, because if it was only this leg going up, especially on what he's sitting, it would not have that equilibrium. But remember, it's completely fine if you're doing a character with totally straight chest and back and everything. Here I'm going to select the liquefy tool. You can see it here, liquefy. And then it's going to open this screen right here. On this screen, I'm going to choose this tool called bloat tool. And by the name, you already know about it. So let's go. I'm zooming in here. You can see me zooming in. Oh my, I zoomed in too much. Okay, here you can see it. I have this chest right here, and oh no, I think this chest should be larger and bigger. With a big tool, carefully I'm going to click there, and you can see that everything's getting thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker, little by little. there watching on YouTube, why not try out our other YouTube tutorials? We have a free playlist for you that wants to learn, so why not subscribe to this channel or share with a friend that needs this content and wants to evolve even more? Big brain logic right now. Or if you're like more focused and you want to get something specific for you, you can try checking out our Gumroad, link in the description right now. Or you just really want to support the channel and you're like, hey, I like what you're doing, I want you to keep doing what you're doing, just get on our Patreon! Let's go! And I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye bye!